sort of organization for our copper production and our recruiter, because our recruiter has to get weapons. He's going to fetch them from here, and this guy is going to be running all the way to the other hell end of the map. So guess what? We're going to increase the throughput by building yet another issue. Alright, so we want weapons and we want copper. So this will accept that, and why don't we have this one get coppered? That seems like a good plan to me. 4 months. I don't want to miss that deadline, but I think we're going to miss that deadline. Yes, we're going to definitely kill and eat all the things. That is our plan with life and living. It's murder. Delicious, tasty murder. Oh, and making pottery and sweet statues. That's kind of the other MO. We'll get to the murder after we finish putting down cool flowery patterns. Alright, and the other thing we're going to do is we're going to start setting up kind of our storage yards, which are good for going and getting things that we need. So like get a quarter luxury goods, get a quarter beer, get a quarter pottery. And what's the other thing that we need for people? Like a quarter linen? Yeah. And these will be kind of our various service storage yards to help out with just fetching stuff around the town. This will be get a quarter beer, get a quarter pottery, get a quarter luxury goods, get a quarter linen. We probably don't need the luxury goods. We probably need more like papyrus. But we'll get there when we get there. We'll need another one. Put it down here. We'll just be consistent. We'll be consistently wrong, but we'll be consistent in our wrongness. Now, can we export food of any kind? 2 months. Alright. We're gonna... I don't want to miss the deadline. We'll ship them out right as it gets finished. Good, we're getting copper, we're getting all this awesome stuff. And these guys are working, so they're working slowly, but they are working. Which is important. Soldiers are slowly getting out there. And we could get more copper and stuff down here, which will help with our weapon production. But we'd have to make... Alright, so we're going to have to dispatch troops right now if we're going to do this. So let's send them off. Good going. We salute you. Get out of here. Go kill some stuff for us. And while you're gone, we'll make another fort full of infantry. We're going to need to start getting chariots. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and start getting chariots? Who is going to sell us wood? It's going to be Kadesh. Kadesh will sell it with a water trade route. Will anybody sell it with a non-water trade route? nobody. Okay, so Kadesh is our only trade route. Alright. So let's get our first trade route. So look at a dock. And I think it's probably best idea to throw it on this side of the river. A dock, we'll need a storage yard next to that dock. We will need our firehouse and our architect post. I'm just gonna I'll throw them down right here, firehouse and architect post, just like that. And we're gonna want to import wood from Kadesh. So let's import wood. We could try to import chariots, but whatever. Alright, so we can import wood. So let's import to maintain like 1,000 of that. And what we're going to need is a chariot maker. So firehouse and an architect post out at the end here. A chariot maker. And these guys need just wood. The chariot maker has no employees and will produce no war wheels. Alright, so we'll import that and then hopefully we will make a chariot fort. Charioteers. And this is going to be pretty expensive. Let's see if there's anything we can export. Like we can export gems. We can export beer. Let's see, you can export. They will not buy anything. We can export pottery, paper. No, we can't. We can only export gems. All right. Well, we might as well just export some gems then, if we can get it open. It's expensive, but income is income. So this is going to accept, it'll accept wood, half full, and will get gems. Get half full, yeah, half full of gems. And we need wood being accepted at a storage yard over here. And this is going to go ahead and get all the wood. Yeah, this should only fill, yeah, we'll have it fill half, and that should work. And let's give ourselves all the money we have in our treasury, which is $8,000, just to keep ourselves above the minimum. And let's take a look at our temple complex. Temple complex to, we can build temple complexes to everyone. Alright, our soldiers returned home. Or did they? Are they all dead? They won, but they all died in the process of winning. Good job, soldiers. You did it. I don't know what you did, but you did it. Yeah. Maybe somebody will buy pottery. We can make tons of that. They'll sell pottery. Sell pottery. Sell... Oh, these guys will buy pottery. A land trade route for pottery. Yeah, sure. Alright. So we're going to export gems when we have over 2,000, and we'll export pottery when we have over 5,000 pottery. We'll export it. We can export clay. How much? Clay for not a whole heck of a lot. Let's go to the world map and see who's going to buy clay. 1,500 for clay? I mean, we might as well. We've got over 2,000 clay. So let's see, we have 0% unemployment, so maybe we can just buy some better houses for everybody. It's not really working too well over here, at least. But we can always remind them that they should be worshipping the ibex or something else. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, totally. Alright, so we're importing wood. Without a shipment of wood, it has none. Alright, so alright, and we're getting our luxury goods going on. Excellent. How's our farms? Our farms are doing okay. I do want to have a storage yard here which accepts figs. And it will like fill up a quarter of the yard, and hopefully like it'll fill up regardless of what the harvest is like, and in case the granaries don't pull all the food over, they'll all head for it. Let's make sure that that's actually what's going on. Yeah, it's not working yet. Is it working now? No, they're just sitting there. If we say to accept all, it's probably that this yard just doesn't have enough employees at it yet. There they go. Yeah, all it needed was the employees to show up. And bam, we got food. Figs for everybody. Let's get even more figs. I hate figs. God, they're like one of my least favorite foods. Alright, so we can get temple complexes to every single one of these gods, pretty much. Alright, we need a lot more shrines. Well, why don't we throw the shrines over here? Alright, shrines to Osiris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shrines to Ra. 4. Shrines to Ptah. And shrines to Seth. And I think we're also going to need like a firehouse and a architect post. We'll throw that over there. Thanks. Baked into bread, what? Yeah, the other food that I just absolutely hate, I hate bananas. They're the worst food of all time. They just taste awful. Even their smell just gets me up the wall. I'm just like, ugh, it's so gross. So I really don't know what's in store for this map. We're building a bunch of military, and we're supposed to get 10,000 people on this map. I think we can do it. Are people getting murdered here? Is that what's... Freaking crocodile is killing everybody. Get away from there. You stupid crocodile. Stop being a pain in the ass. Alright, we obviously need... The biggest challenge on this map is that crocodile right there. So we're going to build a tower. A tower of crocodiles. I'm going to have to set this thing up right here just to murder this stupid crocodile. This guy's just... Alright, he got him real quick. It's hilarious. This guy's chucking spears into the river. Alright, wow. Yeah, we're running out of gems. Ah, they're pulling the gems properly. Excellent. Alright, so one of the other things that we need to get for our military is we need to get an academy. So let's slap an academy down there. Yeah, let's just throw it there. We need more workers. So the best way to get more workers is to level up our houses or just build more of them. Probably the easiest way for us to get more workers right now is to build more houses. And we can definitely get more houses. We have plenty of room. So let's find a new good area. And I think the new good area is probably just like right here. So let's do it. Let's get some more houses. So I want it to kind of be the edge here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so just like this. There we are. Like this guy's just walking across the middle of nowhere. He's like, God, I gotta drag my feet all the way over to base. And we're gonna connect that up right there. And we probably should keep a roadblock right here. Just because. You can't really think of any. There are no foods that you don't like. What? You're an odd person. Alright, we've got all this copper. And let's see, can we export copper? And who will buy it if we do? You will sell me copper. These guys will buy luxury goods. Oh, interesting. We could go ahead and buy luxury. Roarty will buy copper, and I think that's a water trade route. We'll just keep the copper for ourselves. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Could get a storage yard right here. Fill it up with. And that's a thing right there, so we don't want to cut it off. So we'll fill this storage yard up with copper. We're gonna have it get half. That shouldn't be too awful for that little area to accomplish. You know, yes, we know. Alright, pig farms. Can we get a road over here? Alright, we can. So just like so. Alright, so 1, 2. We'll have a row that comes all the way out to here. And then a block. Firehouse, architect post, and some more work camps. And we'll have all of this getting farmed up. Alright, so we're gonna get more people. That means more services for those people. And let's not forget our roadblocks while we're here. Alright, so firehouse, architect post, police station. And I haven't made any tax collectors. What's wrong with me? I need to be extorting my citizens. Temple to Ra. Physician and a bazaar. And let's get that tax collector down. Bam! Let's get all those tax collectors down. We need them. Alright, the Egyptian army is engaged in combat at the distant city of Gaza, and they require you to dispatch reinforcements, send troops to their aid in months. Well, we will get there. In the meantime, let's get a festival square going. And let's hold some festivals to, I guess, Seth. Alright, so I guess, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this'll work just fine. So let's get a road coming up here. Let's get a road coming out. And we will get a granary over here. Let's see what our unemployment is at 0 still. Okay, so we're gonna need more and more people. Well, where would be another good place to put a whole bunch of people? I think we just need more people entirely. Let's take a look at our... So there's mud brick pyramid, a mausoleum. I'm just seeing if there's any crazy requirements for space in case we have, like, someone's gonna come in and mess up our placement of areas. Alright, well, it looks like 9 months to comply. We need a whole bunch of luxury goods. Well, we've got plenty of them. I think we should just throw a settlement down over here. So I'll have something like this. And basically for our housing blocks, the only thing that we need is a water supply. And everything else we can pretty much accomplish with logistics. And right now we just need more people in our city. I think we have plenty of food and plenty of everything else. We just need more of the two-legged creatures. And interesting, we'll actually 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, man, this looks odd. That's just me and my bad eyes, though. All right. So let's hook these guys up here, just like that. And we'll hook them up over here as well. Alright, so that should be quite a bit more people. And yeah, there's just no entertainment in these areas. That's why they're not going to level up. And also the area kind of sucks. So let's see, what are the temple complexes that we should get? Osiris is the inundation. We'll get more support for our floods and everything. Basically, if we can build those temple complexes, they're really going to help us out. They have passive benefits, which I was unaware about quite a while. And we are filling up on these storage yards around the city, which is excellent. Let's see, what is that dispatch in 9 months? Well, how many do we have? We've got one chariot. Lots of infantry. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Do we need more charioteers? And I guess we could actually throw like accept a quarter of chariots here. And maybe this guy is having to walk all the way across the damn city, and that's a big problem for him. Actually, it probably is his entire problem. So let's get another chariot maker. I mean, it's 30 people, 30 employees, so it's a pretty big expense to have to make all those. So we've got our granary. And we get another granary here. This guy he's got to push this chariot all the way to our academy. And like, that's a pretty thankless job. He's just hauling a chariot. You know, he could be taking that chariot, but nope. He's just not gonna do it. He's too proud for that. He's like, no, I'm a delivery boy. I'm not gonna stoop so low. Alright, so how do we get across this water here? Like, can we build a bridge across it? And I don't see any sort of water crossing ability. Like, there's a bridge here. Alright, so we could get across this way. But it's not super great. And can we cross over here? Yeah, just right there. Alright, we're getting people. Let's get them services. Apothecary. Get them a temple to Ra. Let's actually check the gods real quick. We're gonna need another 4 shrines of each type real quick here. Very soon. Need a physician. And a bazaar. And a tax collector. Gotta get more taxes. Gotta get my taxes. 0%. Alright, I'm gonna throw a granary over here. Right here. And also a storage yard with one of those kind of intermediate storage yards. And it's going to be on fetch duty. It's going to get a quarter pottery, get a quarter beer, get a quarter linen, get a quarter luxury goods. Let's take a look around what our food levels look like. And how close are we to actually... Yeah, we need a lot more employees. I like to fill up all of our employment before I start slapping down temple complexes. So where would be another good spot for a housing block? I mean, over here would be pretty good. Like, we need... Like, this would be more trade and all that. Alright, let's take a look at what sort of request this is. A small force will attack in 5 months. So we could send probably like all 3 of these guys and keep our charioteers here. So we'll just send them. Get out of here. Yeah, alright. So we got all of those guys moving. Let's see, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get down here. We could get this copper. There's a lot of farms that we could potentially work with. Meadow farms, that is. if we need more food, and there's game. But there's not good logistics down to this area, so I don't really want to build down here. So we're not going to. Screw it. Not gonna do it. So I guess up here is the best bet. So let's do it. So this will be our outer wall here. So something like this. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And it looks like we have a bit of an issue here with this outer wall. Well, that's alright. We'll just deal with it. Alright, the people of Menet Kufu are losing hope. They need 2,400 portions of game meat. Alright, well, is there any way we can do that? We can accomplish this task? Like, we have game meat here. We could basically just throw a storage yard down, fill it with game meat, and we'll be good. So we'll throw one down. We'll throw some stuff off of it. And let's have it fetch game meat. Let's have it get maximum game meat. And all these guys should just stock that thing full. And we might as well just make a few more hunters. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's plenty of game. They're all massacring the animals. Excellent. Well, let's make sure that we are putting down all these houses that we need. Alright. Damn. This should be pretty good. So what is our unemployment now like? 0% still. Alright. Alright. Not the worst. But we have a ton of people pouring in. Let's take a closer look at that. Alright, we are almost at 0%. Excellent. That's what we want to see. So I think... Alright, we have all this. Where did all of our... yeah, where did all of our figs go? Alright, we'll get all that we can. Look how they're hunting game right in the middle of our city. It's like, get him! It's right there! Unemployed work? Yeah, alright, we have 2% unemployment now. So, that means we have jobs that we can fill. Excellent. That means we can get more clay pits. And more potteries. Compliance is now possible. Excellent. That's what we wanted to see. So we'll just have them get half of game meat down here, and that should definitely help out. And what we're going to want to set up is basically a massive amount of pottery creation. A massive amount. Massive. Alright, so are we filling up with clay? We'll see. Oh, what's going on? Alright, cool. That's looking pretty good. What is our unemployment? 4%. Very, very good. %, 5%. We're getting tons of weapons. Alright, let's make sure we can actually accept weapons. Yeah, alright. Things are going quite well then. Getting more chariots, and I think I'm going to make another fort with infantry, just to make sure we're filling up people as fast as possible. And yeah, we're probably pissing our gods off quite a bit. So let's go save ourselves from having the gods blow up our town by building shrines. So 8 of each. Shrines. We need shrines to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I kind of want like a little line here with at least an architect post and a firehouse, just to kind of make sure these don't burn down. Yes, appeasing the gods is a very wise thing to do in this game. So there's no entertainment across our city. Not yet. Oh Jesus, look at these guys. They're probably all gonna burn down here in another few seconds. I forgot about these people. That's cool. We'll get the police state going for them. And that'll be fine. Bazaar, a physician, and a water supply. Alright, and then we need a tax collector. Let's make sure we didn't forget any other cities. Alright, so we got a granary there. We're gonna want another granary up here. Get. And I think I'm gonna need to take a break for a couple minutes here. Just to go take care of stretching my legs. So I will be back in... Alright, because we filled their bellies with all the game meat. And it looks like we have, we can build more potteries, so let's get some more potteries. Let's get all the employment for job creators. Everybody needs pottery. I mean, just look at this, just veritable army of potters. Alright, well I'll be back in just a minute or two, and we'll continue taking over this place. Alright. Well, thank you, Wojtek, for cheering. For cheering me going on a long break. I did not mean to be gone that long. Thank you very much. All of the hopefully we'll be building a city worthy of such a cheer. Sorry, I was just I had to go put food in the oven so that I could eat it later, so I don't starve to death. You know, one of those things. So I was and I got involved with, you know, making sure the food wasn't going to be awful. And all of a sudden I was like, oh man. But what if it is awful? And then I fixed that. But I guess I will know later. Heroes return. Their victorious soldiers are home from the war. Their numbers may be reduced, but they are victorious. Excellent. Awesome. Like, yeah, he's gone. They finally left. Alright, well, we can hold a new festival here real quick to Seth. We want him to protect our troops, I believe. So we've almost got 6,000 people, and we're probably going to want another, like a storage yard up here, specifically for, you know, I'll actually throw it way up here. Specifically to grab all the basics, like we want beer, pottery, linen, and luxury goods. Or yay, awesome BRB screen. Yeah, the art there for the BR back screen was made by Adam Phillips. The marvelous 3 dots. I know, I made that in like 2 seconds in paint.net, and I've had more people comment on those 3 dots and laughing about it than anything else in my entire life. Which might be sad, but those 3 dots are just so majestic. People just lose it. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the worst like hold on a second screen of all time." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. I made it too." I'm like, "Yeah, it looks like." Alright, so it looks like we can just fit one in there, so we will. But basically all these farms on the river floodplains are excellent. Genius does not have to be difficult. Hey, I think my goal in life is to make everything as difficult as possible. At least for Adam, if not for myself as well. We can actually get a thing over here. Well, let's just get one and see. I mean, we might as well, right? Like, we'll see if somebody comes over here and farms it. Excellent. Keep him on his toes? Yes, that is definitely my job. And I guess I could get, you know, like one work camp over here or something. That would keep this area working properly. And these guys just, I think they have to go too far in order to actually get down to here. So we probably need a work camp up here as well. Just one. Just one. keep the number of... It's going to be the food that's going to be a problem. 7% unemployment, even with this just veritable gigantic army of potters. Well, we're probably going to want some more storage yards here then to hold all this pottery. So we want pottery, and we want more pottery, and we'll accept half clay. That's just a ton of copper. Alright, Seth is going to strike down those